So guard goes up. Spry. Team Earhart. It did slide enough in the rings. And it does bite. So they are allowed to hit this rock. You're always allowed to hit it. You're just not allowed to remove it from play if it's not touching the center line and short of the house. We'll explain that to you later if you don't know about that. So the second stone is Aravino. Gets rid of the guard, sits right in front of the ice, right on the center line. Nice spot to be. We used to refer to all the time as the control zone. We have a couple of mics on players, I believe, on the ice, and we do have a little bit of sound additions as well to the broadcast. That might take us a little while to figure out those levels. I'm not sure, but for now, it'll be interesting here. And we'll try to listen in every now and then to see what they're talking about when they have a discussion on strategy. A very nice guard there. For our second stone, Vino, for Team Gates now. Not quite sure what the call was there. Possibly to run their own red back into the red in the house, but it does just tick it over onto the 12-foot. Staggered a little bit, going to make it pretty difficult to remove that yellow now. Sweeper's not really doing much with this. I would say it's probably a little bit heavy. And tucks it around. Not bad, actually. But an opportunity here to mix them up a little bit for Team Gates. Just hit that top one. Probably time to hit that top one. You can see about 2/3 of it. Looks like she's thinking about maybe playing the high yellow. Nope, she's going to go for the one just off the center line, so it would be an out-turn hit. We are at third stones, which would make this Haley Rodenizer. This looks pretty good. It's good enough weight to do some damage. Very nicely done. Didn't quite get the double, but it would have taken a big weight to get the double, but a really nice job. Opened up got rid of one and opened up the back one, so well done for Haley. Glooscap team the Glooscap team of Delaney Gates is coached by Bob Martin, and Jackie Spry coaches the Earhart team out of the Halifax Curling Club, which we've spent lots of time at recently with the Nova Scotia men's and women's provincials. This one's curling pretty nicely. I'm not quite sure on weight, but probably a little bit heavy by the look of it. Ah, not bad at all. A little deep, but it can go on the scoreboard later if they get the opportunity to do so. So a hit coming here for Gates and for Third Stone Rodenizer. This one is curling hard. I think she must have been narrow on that. She might get a rub. No rub. Can she get the back one? No, not there either. So found its way through that hole, which was certainly not preferred outcome, but in a little bit of trouble now, though, because Earhart now could choose to guard the rock in the 4-foot. Just trying to figure out where we are in rocks here. This would be the Third Stone's final shot.
14-3.
I believe Gates does have hammer. And once again, I'm not 100% sure on the call here. These teams are relatively young, I think. Both certainly from the appearances, the Gates team certainly looks quite young, and possibly as well the Earhart team. So we'll see how they do with the strategy part of the game. That's always a challenging part to learn. This was actually not bad. She had their ice read really nicely on that. I thought it looked like a lot of ice, but obviously Mayflower Curling Club here has great curl, which is marvelous for all the curlers, really. Did manage to get a little rub and a roll and pretty much guarded that. She's kind of edge on edge there, if you understand what that term means, where the outside of one rock is on the inside of the other rock, and makes it very difficult to make a hit and roll here. And you got to be a little careful that you don't tick the top one. So Third Stone Rodenizer will throw her second rock here in the first end. Looks better here. See the curl, going to curl a lot again. A ton of curl here at Mayflower. They're going to sneak it by. If she sneaks it by, wow. Almost made a liar out of me where she almost got that inside roll. That is a great curling shot. And actually did get a little tiny bit of a roll, enough to make the roll for Earhart virtually impossible. So she will opt to play the run back on her own. It's only about a 4-foot run back or so. She can get it on a little bit on the low side. So in other words, if the rock just curls slightly past the center of the yellow one, she will be able to remove that rock and sit at least 2 when she's done.
What are we going for?
Tough shot. Certainly not an easy shot at any point. And here in the first end, definitely not an easy shot.
Okay. Yep. Yes. Yes. Whoa. It's fine. Whoa.
This could be really close. She's got to curl a little bit. They might have tried to maybe work it over a little. Not going to get there. Looks like this team's playing with just 3 players. I didn't pick up on that earlier, but there's certainly only 3 at the moment, so I truly have no idea who's not here. We'll try to figure that out by the names on the back of the jackets as we move along. Apologize for not knowing a little more about this, but we are not broadcasting. I am in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia doing this game, so otherwise we could just reach over and ask Coach. It's a great way to bring curling, though. Much more curling to curlers and fans of curling and families and whatnot around Nova Scotia with this setup. And the fact you don't have to be on site is interesting and works very well in a lot of scenarios. And certainly the case here where we have a brand new curling club that has equipped themselves to do this, which is great. So kudos to Mayflower Curling Club. One of our broadcast partners for the under-20s.
3. Yeah, 3.
Out turn draw now.
Plug it in if it's gonna overcurl.
You can see the run back didn't quite work for
4,
Team
5, yeah.
Earhart. This one's going to have to go really hard to sneak this by the guard. I don't know if she can get by or not. Sweepers are doing a great job with it so far. And they get it by. That is a heck of a curling shot and a heck of a brush job by those sweepers for Team Gates. Right out of the hand and made it perfectly. All of a sudden, Team Earhart, who looked like they were possibly going to be in very nice shape, are looking at a bunch, looking at 4 here in the first in on her final shot.
Are you going for any roll?
With Gates having one more to come. So Lyra Earhart,
Your weight was really good.
I'm saying that correctly,
Inflicted a little on the release is all.
in a pickle to say the least here in end number 1. Has to make something good happen here. Be pretty happy even if she could hit this and roll over for number 2. That would be a success in my book. Earhart, very low delivery. Should be able to, usually if you're low like that on deliveries, you're usually good at hits. So this one's curling. You don't want to be sweeping it at that spot, I don't think. If it hits thin enough, she'll be okay. She gets that one, but she goes over top of the other stone. So
It's okay.
I don't know if the sweepers were thinking they were going to try to make the thin double there, if they're trying to hit and roll. If they were trying to hit and roll, they were actually sweeping on the wrong side of the stone to help that. If they were thinking thin, then they were doing a great job. They just had to be able to go a little harder, a little more to make it happen. So an open draw for a 1, 2, 3, 4 here in end number 1 for Delaney Gates. Nice way to start the game. When you, even if you miss your last shot, you're going to get 3. That's a bonus. You don't like to miss, but if you have to miss, it's nice to miss when you're sitting 3 already. So a draw here for 4 for Delaney Gates.
5.
And she lets it go pretty nicely. Nice looking slide there.
We're in. Yeah.
Sweeper's not doing much here. I like the look of these sweepers on this team. I saw they've swept 3 or 4 rocks now, and they've done a great job. They got to get this one there, though. Just need a piece of the 12-foot. And she will be fine. She gets there, and a great start for Team Gates as they pick up a 4 here in end number 1 of the Wendy's Under 20 Provincial Women's Curling Championships. We are at the Mayflower Curling Club, and we'll be back right after this break. I don't know that we're going anywhere, but we're going to take a little break while they take a little break.
I hear me breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. I have water.
A little
Please,
warm.
okay, I'm gonna get water.
Good. It's fine.
My nose is really runny today. Holy. Yeah. I think. Like, are you thinking like 14? Or like, so like 13.5?
That's okay. We'll just
At
get her to take a little more time. Yeah. Because hers was a 9-1.
So like
I thought.
14.
So it was definitely more than what we called for.
I think that's the mistake we make most often with our hits. Just a bit much weight.
Mine's pretty good. Yeah. More 5. 2, 3. Hard. Get it in. 2. Really hard.
You do you. Come on, rock.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. 2. Okay. You got it. 2
I'm so thirsty. Yeah, it's fine. Yours is 14.3. Like, yours, yeah.
Little up. 3, 4. Top 12. Coming off nice. Top 12. Like tight 3, tight 3. Nice. 14-7.
Is it out?
What?
Is it
It's
out?
like 15-5.
Or is it
14-7,
in?
like that was fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good sweep.
I just guessed.
Or judge.
What was it? Yeah.
No, you're going through the 3. You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine's pretty good.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4.
Yeah. Hard. Hard.
Me.
I can't see the clocks at all.
15-7.
Can't see the clocks at all. The lights are reflecting
forgot we
right
actually
off
missed
them.
Very similar weight. I can just sweep harder. Okay.
It is a draw though, yeah.
Yep.
Got it. It's kind of hot in here. Me too. Yeah.
I like the weight.
Weight's a little up.
Weight's there. Yeah, T, hard straight.
Did it
Hard.
really go
Or
then? Yeah.
well, I mean, that
It
works.
would have been probably bite.
That's okay. Good sweep.
Okay. Like,
That's okay.
okay. 14.
Yeah, it definitely was a little up. It was a little up.
Yeah, it curled quite a bit though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They call me for long, but
I mean, it's pretty well buried. Like that's okay.
yeah. Yeah, hard straight. Hard straight. Okay, well. Do you like the draw? I like the draw. Like very similar to your first one.
Okay. Okay.
Fine. Surprise.
Weight's better.
It like really went too.
Okay.
Down, too.
Weight's close.
Yeah.
7-8.
Just outside.
Yes! Hard! 7. Weight's there. Weight's there.
Ah, stop.
Nice, Ev. 13-7. Okay.
This is my last
You
one.
want to get rid of this now?
Probably.
Or do
What?
that? Do you want to get rid of this now?
You think?
Or you
not?
can hit
No.
that?
Either.
That one.
Okay, that'd be 10.
It's like back 8, I think.
I usually go
Yeah.
outside. Probably.
And fully open.
No, I usually do. So if I take more, it's gonna be worse. Maybe it's the Redican split or whatever, maybe.
Straight! Hard straight!
Hard
Yeah, hard! Yeah. Okay, well,
Roll it, roll it.
11.
Roll it.
Your call.
I don't love peeing.
It's not like the worst because your boss is gonna
Okay. I say, whoa, I hit the broom. Was Wade like a bit out of it? Maybe like, yes.
Yep.
I'll get your rock.
Hard heavy. Good girl.
a lot of ice. Down.
Straight. Yeah, hard. Yeah, all the way. Okay. Bit tight.
That's fine. More ice, Sarah. What was your rank?
It's supposed to be 9, but
Oh, it was more. So you're a bit tight. I told her more ice to that.
think you can see enough of that?
Why have I not been walking up
you
this
see
side?
it?
There's an
I
entire
don't think
empty
we're gonna
sheet.
stick, are we?
I was
Good
a
though.
little outside on that one, so we're just gonna take a little more ice. Because I was outside and it still curled a lot. Yeah,
I'm cold again. So you goes one.
10. Straight.
You gotta be
Hard.
Go the way, all the way. Keep going.
Yeah, hard.
Still go, still go,
Hard
still
for
go,
anything.
still go.
Hard.
Go. 10-5.
I like bit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take more ice.
Just stay close because I actually don't know what my draw weight's gonna be like.
You got it.
I know. Great. Yeah.
Really down.
10-2.
Take a left.
1, 2.
One right time.
All you, Evie. Hard, Evie.
3, 4.
Hard, Evie. Sorry. Go sleep, Ev.
Good throw.
So I didn't want to throw it through, but like I just tried to take a guess.
Take that much of 10 minutes, I'll be back. It's like curled a little less than the other side.
Yeah.
Is there any more ice?
Is that
don't
like
you think?
covered now? Okay.
I can't see. Hold on.
I think get that 10 more there. and
Yeah,
try
you
to
might
roll.
need it. I mean, I know close to the edge, but with that to the back too.
More? It's like curls a little bit less.
Yeah.
Time.
Try to roll though.
Honestly, I have no clue. Ask Evie, because like she adjusted pretty well. Then 14, 14, 5. 14, 5 with sweepers probably like perfect. Yeah.
10.
Still not bad. I was gonna say.
10-5.
Still good though.
Whoa!
Girl!
Hard! Gotta go hard!
Are you just going here? Yeah. Yeah, I like this more. I can always get up and help Evie sleep as well. Yep, you got it.
You got it. So the rock doesn't stick.
That's okay.
Okay.
They know now.
You got it.
It's okay, man. Pink, but it's fine.
Line's a little tight. All you, Les.
3, 4. No, 4, 5.
Whoa. We're looking
6.
for, like,
What am I talking about?
looks slick.
Definitely slick. No tick.
Hard nails.
That's okay.
My bad.
12 something.
Thank you.
12, 8.
Do you see that too?
Sorry, I would have called her
Like,
a tick, but
someone
she said it was like a
misses
5, 6.
not
So I was
yours.
like, oh, okay, that's okay. And then she said it was slick as it like passed. I was like, oh, that's okay. I got 12, 8.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, hers was like 12 and they went through. I did exactly. But I had 12 7, but I was never so sorry.
You can go back.
I'd say 30.
So apparently we lost some sound there for the most better part of this end. Apologies for that. That's on me. I muted my mic at the break just so I would not bother anybody listening. But there was no real break. We never turned it back on. So,
Watch the line.
but we're back.
What's that?
And Delaney Gates looking at a single here right now, trying to avoid a big end. She looks like she doesn't want to bump that yellow.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
And she will touch it, but not too much damage. You just didn't, if you curl a little bit more, I would have bumped it in. That would have not been good at all, but
Just, yeah.
as it is,
What,
Earhart with a open hit
No. What
for
way are you
2 or a draw for 2. This is the one time when the ice curling this much is a bit of a problem because there's all kinds of house to draw to if you want to draw, but not necessarily super easy ways to get there. So
Are they shot?
Earhart is going to play the hit.
Are they shot?
Not surprised by this. I actually don't mind this call.
Yeah, definitely.
Certainly understand at least this call.
You can't see it.
do you think what I'm thinking? Probably.
Stay close. Whoa. Whoa. Gotta curl. Really gotta curl. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, very nicely done.
2 yellow.
Gonna hit and stay, no problem at all. And Lyra Earhart will pick up 2 here in the second end, and we will be
Would it be a skip stone? if I
looking
didn't
at a
take that
4-2
video?
lead for Delaney Gates after 2 ends of play here at the
Thank you.
Wendy's Under 20
I believe it.
Provincial Women's Curling Championships. As I mentioned, we are at the Mayflower Curling Club. And we also want to thank our broadcast partners of the Mayflower Curling Club, certainly for providing the ice for these curlers,
Can we grab a bit of water really quick?
but also providing the camera setups and everything and making it possible for us to bring it to you.
Okay, I'm here.
And also the Nova Scotia Curling Association, who is in charge of a lot of curling events over the curling season, and it's a big challenge to make sure that you get everything done,
Go ahead, my car.
find places to play, make it all happen, and make it all happen right and on time and all that kind of stuff. So I've been there, I've done it. It's a challenge for sure, and kudos to them for pulling it off. A lot of events, and we are underway in end number 3.
Yeah. I got time.
Okay. Should be
I don't mind
Also
it.
mentioned
It is
Mayflower
like
Curling Club, brand new facility, and it's. I'm not sure that I'm not from Halifax. I'm not quite sure how to tell you to get here, but if you know where the links at Brunello is, you're only 4 minutes away from it. So
Good sweep.
it's in that direction out in Timberley Way, beside the big. I don't know. There's a grocery. I will say grocery store because I don't know which one it is on the corner there, and some fast food outlets and all that.
Yeah, more ice.
Most of you probably know where I'm talking about.
Well, didn't you?
Technically, it's on a. What is it on? What's
It
it
is
called?
in though, yeah.
It is on 82 Market Way Lane.
They think so.
But then it kept sliding.
10,
Straight.
I was gonna say,
If that
Like
helps.
they're hitting it, aren't they?
yeah, I was gonna say when I left.
So the rock slides in the house. Not what she would have liked to have done. Wanted that one just to be short so she'd have the guard. And going to be removed. Maybe, not quite. Didn't get quite enough of it.
Never mind. Don't listen to me, guys.
It's hard when the ice curls this much. It's hard for you to convince yourself to take enough ice. I've got enough to get it out. Oh, no, not quite. Looked like it on the long view there, but on the overhead, it looks like it's in by a centimeter or so. So yeah, so it's it is just hard to look down there and take the ice. I know that you can be guilty too. If you're a skip, you can look down, put the room in the same place for everybody. Get to the other end, all of a sudden it looks like a lot of ice.
Like it.
So it can be different for sure. And you don't want to be asking your players to throw a weight above what they're comfortable with, especially just for the normal takeouts. So you might see Delaney adjust that ice a little bit as we go through the game here. It looks like maybe if she can give her players another 3 or 4 inches of ice on those shots, might work out better. So there's a very nice shot. Center guard up. And as we mentioned, just if you don't know, you cannot remove that rock from the center line. You could actually tap it as long as it stayed in touch with the center line, but that rarely happens. If you touch it, it usually goes off the center line. And it would go back. What would happen was the rock would go back, and then your shooter would be removed. That is assuming we are 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4th rock. So we are good.
Bit tight.
That's for the first 5 rocks, by the way. So coming around the center guard. Layla McKay.
At 13.
This one's going to be just maybe a little warm. It's going to be a little bit back there. It's a pretty good shot. It's, you would have liked it to have been, ideally to get that above the tee line. You have last rock in this end. You don't really want to put rocks behind the tee line, rather. But it's biting the 4-foot, so it's nice and close to the pin.
Little down. Got a curl. Gotta go wait. Hard. Really good sweep, Sierra.
I don't think it's a big
Like that? Or do you think it's just in
It's
the...
just gonna be close. Like yeah, just more ISO, because angle. You can't hit back on ours.
I don't see why you're not. 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl! Hard, girl! Really hard.
This one's got to move too. Coming up a little bit. Getting a little piece of it, but maybe not enough. Ooh.
Good weight.
Tucked it right in behind the guard. It's not super helpful, but so now another freeze attempt. They played this shot a minute ago. I didn't quite have enough weight, so add a little bit more to it. Try to get back to that red one. Even if you go right back to the red one, it's not bad. You take a chance of a big end out of play.
I don't know if I want to touch it yet.
Ooh, this one's going to be maybe a little warm,
Sorry.
and it's going to slide right by. Not far from being a really good shot, just a little tiny bit heavy. Delaney's going for the gusto now, coming right around. No more fooling around with the guards and all that kind of stuff. She's going to come right in top of the 4-foot and try to put some real heat on Earhart.
Bit tight. Hard! Yes,
No,
hard!
that was my bad. I could have curled it a bit.
No, you're good.
Hard! Not the end of the way. Yeah, hard, straight.
This one's going to be light, I think. Sweepers are
Okay, well, you're good.
still going. Still going. Still sliding good. Oh, man. Nice sweeping job again. That's Leadstone,
Oh,
Layla
Sorry,
McKay
I wasn't open. Yep.
working that, both of them, but
Makes them
Layla
weight
particularly.
a little bit more.
What?
Unfortunately, it did go behind the T line again, so there's a pretty nice little wall at the back for Team Earhart here.
Top four. I think so.
little left. 7-9 on top.
Indicating a little less weight. Hearing the mics a little bit out there. Not hearing them great, so I'm not quite sure that we're going to be able to pick up a lot, but
Hi, girl.
this looks pretty good.
If I was inside, I'd
It's
probably
not
dip
heavy,
it.
and it's going to be heavy again. Pretty near exact same weight, maybe even a tiny little bit more. So
More like top eight. More like top eight.
a couple of tough misses. They're tough when you're that close both times, and you end up with nothing out of it. And Gates now with a chance to put another one in, and this time try really hard to keep this above the tee line. If she does, she'll be in a pretty nice position
Yeah. That one I couldn't curl, I guess.
as we move to the last 3 or so shots of this end.
Less ice.
5. We're in. We're in. Button.
Might have the same problem on this one.
Line's fine for.
Back. Back.
And it's going to be back there. Not going to go through, but just going to make that wall that much bigger.
13-6.
I'd rather keep it straight than curl.
So the third chance in a row for Team Earhart here to lock one in there. And if they get one in, they're taking all of those reds out of play.
Got it till there. Hard! Hard! Hard, Evie!
I shit.
Oh my god.
Good weight.
Oh.
That was tight. Sorry, you're so.
Good throw.
Yeah.
Super nice shot there. Apologies for just trying to get some pronunciation straight in the chat room, and thanks very much to Raven and Buzz for straightening me out on that.
The same the second time, but I feel like
But a marvelous shot. Basically almost eliminates the reds at the back. That's why, perfect example why those rocks at the back are not always useful for you.
It's really bad. You gotta go.
Okay, going hard again.
All the way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. So close. Pull it.
Not going to sneak this one by, but will get a little roll.
Same weight though.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I got 13. 13 for that one. Serious try 13 one first time.
You got it.
Sorry.
Was it? Like 14-5, yeah.
You ain't. Oh, this. I mean, they want to get a point here.
So we now know that
You got it.
our up-and-coming thrower here now, the skipper, is Lyra
Another drop.
Earhart. I was not that far away, but I wasn't all that close either in my pronunciation. So
Yeah, I like 14-5.
once again,
14-3,
thanks to the
somewhere around
help
there.
from the chat. So Lyra now will come right in around there as well. I think she's probably coming right in on top of all of that.
Okay, one. Whoa, out there. 2. Yep. Hard, Ev. Hard. Hard, Evie.
This could be good. If the weight's good, I think she's going to be really good.
Good shot.
Oh my god.
Good sleep, Evie.
I lost the time.
I think there's
Nicely done. Wow, a couple of great shots here for Team Earhart. I think they're sitting 2 now. The port's still there, so certainly an opportunity for Gates to get right in there. and save this situation and maybe even still have a chance at 2. Just got to be there.
I thought I stopped it, but I didn't. I looked down, it's 15 something, so.
I'm trying to tap ours in there.
Yeah, or if you're,
If
it's
it
inside,
fits right
yeah.
at that, then that's fine. Haley's first one was 13 pools.
Delaney getting organized behind the hack there. And
Hit it back in the next shot. It worked.
Yeah, if we just
Yeah, just you gotta go.
move like stuff in there.
Shorter. Yeah, we were at 25 and they were at 23. Back! Back!
Yes!
Sweeper's not doing much on this yet. Starting to go
Nice
now.
shot. Hard!
Again, this could be very nice as well. Very nice line.
12, 9, 7.
Really nice line. She gets it, sneaks it by her. Oh no, they rubbed. A little tiny bit overswept maybe, but
Good shot.
a great effort. She does have number 2 now. She has last rock. She's obviously not looking just to get a single point, but right now that's probably where she's going to be.
Just a shot over that, so.
Lyra looking at what to do with that front one. I don't know that you can do too much with it. You got to be really careful here. She's going to have a heck of a hard time getting 2 points, so you don't want to help her out.
No, you're good. You're good. Or they could tap themselves.
Similar weight. Okay, similar
So I'm
weight.
thinking
Lyra.
this is kind of a guard type shot. He's saying draw out there, her draw, but I'm not quite sure where it is she wants to end
Okay, I
up.
like the guard.
She might be going right in around, but
For a second,
Man,
I
that
thought
would
you
be
were calling
tough.
hit, and I'm like, oh, please
Doable,
don't,
but
please don't,
tough.
I like the guard. Yeah, this is why you're the skip, not me. You got it.
Line's okay.
Like it!
Okay, line's
Little
okay.
down!
Just a 2-3. Take a look, take a look. Looks okay. Always straight ever. Whoa.
looking to just guard here, I think. This
15,
rock may
6.
overcurl a little on her.
Whoa, whoa.
She'll stop the
okay.
raise probably.
Good job, Jeff.
Yeah, curl a little bit too much for
Same way. Good weight though.
It's a little.
for a great guard, but still, you know what? It's not bad, and it's just hard to take enough ice.
I think she tried to tap again.
Am I allowed to come down there with you guys?
So bad.
I don't know
It's
either.
about the same ice.
I'll stay up here.
A little less weight. I'll go up with Evie, okay?
Same shot.
So it looks like maybe a little bit of an in-off here for Delaney.
Last time.
Yeah, that one
It's actually the only way she could get more than a,
No, don't do less weight.
well, maybe more than a single is if you come off of that hard enough. You know, if you can throw it hard enough, you come off of that hard enough, you definitely can get 2. I guess the top yellow would always be third shot, so you're not getting more than that, but a chance here.
Same weight.
No turn, hit and
Yeah,
roll.
same weight.
Kind of a double, I think, more than a hit and roll, but
Putting down. Line.
this one's got to curl a little bit. Oh, it's not going to be enough weight, I don't think, unless she's just playing straight draw, but I don't know that she can get shot rock with a straight draw, so we'll see. Spy's going to go by everything. And Lyra Earhart will pick up a single, I believe. I think it's just a single. We'll give it a second to see what they do here.
If you're not, then that's my yellow.
Yeah, it's close. They might measure that. Nope. Just looks like a single point for Earhart, and she will claw her way back. She will now trail 4-3 after 3 ends of play here at the Mayflower Curling Club in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Oh, it definitely, yeah. It definitely wasn't ours. One, right? Okay.
Just while we're waiting, we will tell you that the winners of this event will proceed to the New Holland Canadian Under-20 Canadian Curling Championships, March the 28th to April the 4th in Sudbury, Ontario.
Let's do this.
Last year's provincial or national winner, well, let me get this straight here. Last year's national champion, for anybody that doesn't know, on the men's side was Kayla McIsaac out of Truro, Nova Scotia. And the women's side was Mila Plett out of Alberta, who now plays a lot of ladies events. I don't know if she's still junior or not, but she's very, very competitive at the ladies level, women's level. Both those teams will go to the under 21 World Championships in Tarnby, Denmark, February the 24th to March the 3rd. So I'm sure that's a pretty exciting planning process going on for Team McIsaac and Team Platt. Be quite an experience, but you got to win here before you get to go there. So
Yeah, I know.
Really gotta go.
I had nothing time. My fault.
in about
Anywhere
what,
over.
4 days or so, maybe,
Please be over.
yeah, probably maybe 5 days. We'll know who those teams are.
Good sweep.
Guard going up for Team Earhart. Would have liked to have Ken. I keep harping on that, but it really does make a difference if you can keep that guard to at least bite the center line.
Good sweep.
It's a bonus.
Thank for it.
Seven.
Where?
7.
Mine's fine.
So Delaney trying to right the ship a little bit here. She scored 4 in the first and then just gave up a 2. Nothing wrong with that. And then just gave up a single in the last end. So you'd like to score here. You're in the 4th end. You're at the halfway point in the game. And if you can manage to put even a single, but would be nice to put 2 on the board, you'd be in a pretty nice position going into the second half. That rock overcurled significantly. It looks like Lyra's going to ignore it and come right around that guard. No surprise there. That rock at the back of the 8-foot's not causing any major grief at this point in the end.
Up. Yeah, sweep's there. Like back 8,
Looks
back
like it
12.
might be a little bit heavy. You can hear the sweep, hear the teammates a little bit, hear the players a little bit.
Back 8.
It's really coming down.
Back 8.
And big curl here. It's going to be a little heavy, but not bad. Pretty darn good. So both teams going to go at it here. And number 4.
Good judge.
That was good, Justin.
I mean, the intern come around sort of a freeze. Freeze would be okay probably here for Team Gates.
It comes off really nice.
Yeah.
Because like it was definitely slick.
Yeah, I was so worried when I let it go. I was like, that's
It's tight.
heavy. Well,
5.
but then it's up.
7.
Yeah.
Line looks pretty good.
Yeah. Hard straight.
Layla doesn't tend to watch the rock all the way down the sheet. She just kind of likes to go back and settle in. Then she'll turn around and have a look where it is now. So
Okay.
Are they
she will change from doing that as we move on, as she moves on in her career, because you got to take every opportunity, especially front-end players. You need to take every opportunity you can take to really watch the ice, watch the rocks, check the speed, all that kind of stuff. So just a little thing that she does that she will eventually get out of it
Nice shot, sorry.
and kind of watch that rock go down a little further.
Less.
Not much less.
Come around again for
Gotta
Team
go.
Earhart.
Top 4. 4. Top 4. Gotta go.
Switching sides. You see the sweeper switching sides, trying to get to this side to promote the curl and get
Hard
a little more curl. And it not to have to worry, I don't think, here. It certainly curls. A little short.
I had first into it, so
Going to be a lot of rocks over here on this side of the sheet here pretty soon.
yeah.
Lenny Gates looking at that same shot. Layla will move back to sweep, and Ava Vino now will throw her first here in end number 4. Same shot, in turn draw,
Bit tight.
T-line weight.
Yeah. Yes, hard. Hard. Really hard. Yeah. Drag it.
This looks like it could be pretty close. If it's got enough weight, it's a dandy.
Okay, you're good. 14.
Wow, great shot. Whoa,
That's all good.
that was a beauty.
Yep.
Here's behind the tee line. Another opportunity this end for Earhart to do what she did last end and have one of her players take this end away a little bit by making a nice shot here. But regardless of that, that was a great shot for Vino.
Little much? Feels close. Back 12.
Ooh, don't like to hear that. You're back 12 from the sweeper. That's not a good sign. It's at least that for sure.
You said 14, so where mine was?
Yeah, tough miss. Of course, they missed a couple last end, and then they made one, and that's all it took to take the big end away from Gates.
She wants top shot. Like,
We'd love to know which player's not here for Team Earhart,
she went like
just so
top
we
12
could
top
actually
eight.
call them by name as we
I thought somebody threw.
go along. But for now, we'll go with what we got. So an in-turn draw now. You don't want this one to be too deep. You really like to keep this rock above the tee line. Even 8 foot would be fine. It doesn't have to be number 3. Just want to really eliminate the free shot.
It's gonna overcurl.
This one's got to be light. I keep saying that, and they keep going, but I don't think that one's going too far.
Sorry.
May or may not be a good shot. We'll see here in a couple of minutes.
Just a little loose. You got it.
Did you get a time on my last?
Understandable in the sense that last end when they were trying to do the same thing, they did throw, I don't know exactly who threw them, but they did throw a number of shots
I usually forget.
heavy in this situation. So trying to correct that a little bit.
Shot 2 or 1? 1?
So the same shot, that red one that they just threw, really doesn't change anything because it's not really in play for the direction you need to go to make this shot, or the route you need to go to make this shot.
Nice it. Hard as. Hard as.
And this looks really good. And once again,
Really good.
you're not going to be able to leave this team too many chances to take ends away like that. That's the second end in a row that they've just made a heck of a shot to eliminate any potential big end. And actually, in this case, it's going to become somewhat difficult for Gates to score.
That was perfect.
Probably can't get shot rock on this one. Probably going to take a couple of shots to make that happen.
Where?
Back!
Whoa.
Back! Back! Through!
That's.
Through!
I feel like my nose.
Okay, never mind.
Just leave it.
It's like cold, but like hot. Like
I
I don't
think
know
it's
how to
really
explain it.
loud every time I sniff or something.
I like the same thing.
That's what I was gonna say.
Even if I'm a bit short, like not the end of the world.
Like, literally, that's what I got.
So more trouble for
Okay.
Got massive
Do
famous,
you
like,
want us to do it?
Team Gates here.
We don't have him.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got it.
12 attacks. But 12 so
Like 3 or top 12.
Little up. Little hot.
okay, my back is really
Top 8.
Just top 12.
Top 12 coming off.
Whoa.
Top 12, Abby.
Oh,
Good sweep,
bit
good
tight
judge.
now to get him.
You scared me. You scared me. I was like, oh no.
I said a little hot, not that hot.
That was okay, yeah?
I just want to yeah.
Tough situation now for Delaney Gates. Kind of a mess. And they will call for an interaction. And the coach will come out. I believe they see interaction. I don't believe it's a timeout. So I don't think you can go on the ice in timeouts. Let's see what that they do here.
Try and do this.
Like, sorry, yeah, my first one. I
Hello,
was
sitting
literally on
one.
it, And I was like, that's long. Like, I was just
But
like, so
really
long.
hard
I
to
was
get
like,
rid
no,
of
that's
it.
long. And I was like, no, that's really
That's good, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we one or they
The
one?
rest of the team just talking about it down at the other end. It's not a lot of time, so you don't have a ton of time to be
No,
going and
this is
getting
it,
involved in these conversations. You have, like I said before, I think it's 30 seconds, but it might be 45 seconds.
Is that even there? Don't, no, not eight,
You hit the
nine,
front
okay.
and it opens it. That works too.
I agree. I like your shot.
Probably. I honestly haven't checked.
Nine!
Great. Yeah. Hard.
Keep
Open
going, keep
the
going,
front.
keep going.
Just going to peel something here, get rid of something, give herself a little bit of an opportunity on the next shot.
It's fine.
Okay.
That was a good shot.
Well, didn't really,
But like,
it didn't help a lot, but it didn't hurt a lot either. And it was going to be very difficult to make too much good out of happen on that shot. Probably if she had left a little bit of a hole to get at the yellow on the edge of the button
Whose
or
shot?
on the button, would have been better. But that really tough to open that up
Sierra,
and
whose shot?
accomplish a lot
Where's shot?
Just keep peeling
on
now.
that shot.
We are?
It's okay.
It's be interesting here to see what Lyra does.
Blue.
She
Are we shot or are they? I didn't.
could get very aggressive here, come right around,
Yeah.
right on top of her own,
Press the yellow move too.
and probably sit two. You tap the red slightly. Probably could sit two after this and
Then now.
have two in a very nice spot. You just got to be careful you don't tap and roll off it or something like that. So
Yeah.
bottom line is basically a T-line draw, and they'll do what they need to do with it as it's coming down.
Still tight.
So the in-turn draw
Only ever straight.
for Earhart.
It's another. Yep.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking hit this,
Gotta
like
go
not the
low.
straight red.
Whoa.
Honestly, maybe the straight red. Because then
Looks
if she
okay.
she can hit it on like another yellow or something and like bring it in, you know?
15-4.
Like hit the red, the middle red.
Whoa,
Hit it basically straight
I got it.
back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good job, Jeff.
A bit more on your
I
side.
was thinking about it. Good
That's okay,
throw.
Lyra.
Maybe not anymore. Sorry.
Just a little tight again.
Start again. Hit this up
Yeah.
the red.
No, it's still a good
back.
shot.
Is there anywhere we could send a red back?
Or split. Or yeah, the split works too.
Your weight was gonna go 15.5.
The one like that? Because our only other thing is
Yeah.
draw literally to the.
Maybe nice to get a point here.
Yeah.
Is it only one right now? I think so.
We can try at least.
I'll make it her.
Get
Like
some
theirs,
movement.
like when they're throwing, like the second they let go of the rock and across the
She
ball,
has to hit that red though, like not straight back. It has to be more on like her side, and on the right side.
Oh.
You see where I'm coming from?
Just try and move some stuff around.
Okay.
Right now
I
we're
think
getting
hit your red back. You're gonna hit. Like more on
the
Haley's
side
side.
right into the. It might not even put us a shot, but it'll put us.
They shot two or one.
I think this one, but
Okay.
this could make it.
They made that. That's like a really good
No,
shot.
do that, and then wait. I think you need more ice though.
It's close enough at the front. It should be okay.
So appeal attempt here might even be a run back for Delaney Gates.
We do have enough.
Even if it just
Run back probably would be okay. She's gonna have to throw it fairly hard though. There's not a ton of ice. It does curl a lot, and she's not a big girl, so I don't know for sure if she's got enough weight to hold that straight. But we'll see.
Straight. Hard.
Way out there, so
Hard.
this one's already curling.
We're just gonna block it more.
Little McKay trying to hold it straight. She's close. Really close, but sneaks it by there. Will. What a shot. Didn't get shot, unfortunately, but a great shot just the same. Great attempt
I mean, I like that.
by Delaney Gates. Leila Earhart now, though, still in a very nice position. No matter what she wants to do with this.
Like the red that's in the house right now, right?
Going way out there, so I'm thinking probably guard is the shot.
I think you get shot from that.
Okay.
No. This side. I did the same thing again.
So always a little odd because you wonder exactly what are you guarding. Well, I think what she's guarding is a little bit of a tap on the red. You know, you could hit about, I don't know, say an inch of that red stone,
Same weight.
maybe a touch more than an inch, tap it over and score. So probably just trying to take that away. I don't think she can get it to curl in enough to get number 2 here.
In the house.
Well, she might.
Okay,
We'll see what she throws for weight.
Got all the weight we need.
Get out there.
Everybody seems to think that's enough.
Got a curl. Hard curl out. Hard curl. Hard curl your face. Heavy. Nice it, nice it. Whoa. Whoa, you're good. Just wait.
Really good.
I got 15 straight. That was good.
14
Nice job. Good throw. Really good throw. Totally takes that little tap away.
No, you're right.
And Delaney now with a,
Your,
as I say, another dilemma.
contours.
There is a shot here, but it's very scary. You
really
could,
think she should've
if you
hit
can get to the
back.
outside high yellow one, you could run the yellow on the
Stop
yellow.
rock
And if you make the double, you could probably score 2, but very, very hard.
I think I'll get around
And
there.
comes with some inherent risks as well. Could easily end up giving yellow another point.
You can't get shot from that, can you?
Or you could do.
Can you? Huh?
I have no idea what they're playing. Just judging by where she looks like she's going to put the broom, I would say
Tap. I don't
You
think we
can't get
can.
her on top.
she's
Only tap
playing
the yellow onto the
Really, what I.
the yellow.
Yeah.
Just wait till I see it here for a second.
Hit, I think
The
hit
yellow
right back again.
on the edge of the red. Really hard.
yellow onto red. The top
I
yellow.
don't know. Tap's not there, I don't think. Just give him the hack. We don't much time.
Still thinking about it.
Like, do like back forward. It's behind back.
It kind of looks like a back, maybe back 8-foot shot. Trying to tap the yellow onto the red and move the red in for shot rock.
I don't think the shot's there.
I'll tell you what, this is a very hard shot.
7.
Got to get to the nose or past on the yellow to make sure you don't give up an extra point.
Yes!
Still got to curl a little more, I think. Don't want to hit it that way. Now she's going to get away with no more damage, but it was a bit scary for a little while. But in the meantime, Lyra Earhart will steal one more point, and all of a sudden we have a tie game after 4 ends of play here in Mayflower at the Wendy's Under 20 Provincial Women's Curling Championships, all knotted up at 4,
15-20, actually.
and we'll take a short break and be back with you in a minute.
We're doing pretty good for time.
We're doing good for time?
Yeah, we are. We're at 19,
This is
20
18.
something. Or 1940 something. We have a break now though, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Snack time. Wait, grab the snacks.
Oh. Yes.
Could you pass me my water? Yeah. There's my name on the bottom, but that's not exactly helpful. Good. Still, don't feel super tired yet.
Playing better than first hand. You remember in the ice rink school? Do you think my mic's on?
I think we're 18. Or it's like 19.5
I don't know.
or something.
It's still on there.
I think so. No, that's funny.
It's on the break.
We're almost at.
Like 3 minutes.
Ooh, filthy slider. Oh wait, that's my own hair. Your hands are cold. I would say put on my mittens, but you're already wearing mittens. Mine aren't good. That's true. I like what we're doing. You could just take it off while we eat, really. That's true. We were just kind of told to put these on.
Actually.
What do you mean? You have an Instagram.
Oh, that's true.
I kind of like what we're doing. I think just keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'm glad we practiced the guards. Those would have been really hard to figure out on the fly.
Not too many critics instead of getting asked before.
You're good. Pass me my water too, please, Jackie. Yeah.
I can't see what it
Thank
says.
you.
I don't know. I'm like leaning back over the ice. I don't know. I feel like I'm like wobbling or something. 1940 something. I can't remember the exact numbers. I think they were around 15:20.
Yeah, we had a bit more time.
Yeah.
Get enough.
Okay.
I assume we're at time in a minute, so.
Why don't you tell me? Wait, can you see it?
No, I
They
can't
do.
see. We have a minute and 25 seconds.
You guys were so bad at judging that.
Oh, well, it's okay. Well, look,
The
yeah,
seat heat
no,
is
I guess
warm.
not. You hold this.
Shirt's all bunched up.
I know, me too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just wanted to Alexa to watch
Can you
it
slide?
live, but
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, I can do this.
that's a long performance, I felt like. Isn't it? I know. I don't know.
This is close to sliding.
There's a police officer here. Look, I can see his thing beeping.
I don't know where you're
He's
looking.
right here. You can see like his vest lighting up.
Oh, fun. Oh, yeah.
23 seconds.
Okay, thank you. I can't tell what that says at all. The lights are reflecting off it so weirdly.
I was like,
thanks.
I can't.
So after a short break, I don't know, it looked like only about 3 or 4 minutes. Might have been 5, but didn't feel like 5.
We can
We're
go
back for the
anytime,
second
Mom.
half
Yeah, we can start.
of our opening draw action between
Oh, it's still going.
Earhart and Gates.
About my stopwatch. I can't get the time it is.
Pretty good game so far. Teams are having to adjust
I like
what
it.
may or may not be more ice than they're more curl than they're usually seeing when they play in their home clubs. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a lot of curl. And rarely is anybody can complain about a lot of curl, and it seems to have enough speed because both teams have been heavy on a few shots. So
Switch, please.
we'll check that out a little bit.
I'm going over this side.
The break, they usually have a chance to meet with their coaches. They get a chance to have a little bit of a drink and maybe a little bit of a protein ball or a protein bar or bananas or whatever their choice of champions is, and that's what they have at the snack and as a snack at the fourth end break, and everybody's ready to go again. First one up, nice shot, just off the center line, good guard, good weight. Layla McKay,
5.
we talk about most of the time sweeping here, throwing her first here, looking to throw an outturn
You.
draw. I
That's not T.
probably was a call for a corner guard. Looks like it's going to slide in the house, and it will.
Yeah,
Not the end of the world for that one for sure, but
5.
Can I have it inside out?
I'll save.
Thank you.
so intern hit now for Team Earhart.
You're really safe.
You got it.
Team Earhart's other players are third Lily Brown, second Sierra Burns, and lead Evelyn Spry. I'm guessing that Evelyn Spry is probably here. Jackie Spry is their coach, and
14. Let's just say 14.
I'm guessing that to probably be her mother.
I
Could
think
be wrong,
your
but
time
I'm
was
thinking she's
14-7.
probably here.
Sorry,
I'm just not
Laura.
exactly sure who's not here. So this one's over curling a bit. Should she get enough to get it out? She will not.
That made it worse.
That's okay.
Can you clean, please?
Ah, that made it so much worse.
Moved it right behind the
That
guard.
was really bad.
That's okay.
Now, mind you,
I don't know.
not really where Delaney Gates wants to play this end, right in the middle of the sheet,
Come on right away.
guarding the 4-foot, that's for sure. But
I'm gonna say it.
I thought it was just the outside in hits that I had that problem.
you don't have much choice now. You're not going to go take it out. So an intern draw now for McKay.
A little tight.
4.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
not do that again.
Yeah.
3.
Hard.
So I'm going to sneak by. Will she get to the rings? She'd like to get to the rings. Looks like she's going to come up a hair short, but not a bad spot.
Sorry, I left you there, but wasn't doing much.
Draw shot coming now for Earhart,
What, sorry?
or Team Earhart at least. So the only good thing about, well, I don't know if there's a couple good things, but one good thing, probably the main good thing about playing with 3 players is you do get the opportunity to throw 3 stones. So you do have a little extra chance to kind of lock in on draw weight.
Really down.
And that's kind of nice sometimes. Sometimes when you're not feeling it, it's agony. You just soon only have 2, but most of the time it's going to help you more than it's going to hurt you.
Yeah, rocks covered. Okay, top 12. So like 15. Which one's top 12?
How was her
14,
line
5,
on her
15?
head? She's asking.
Yeah.
Is she tight?
Mine's a little tight.
Just top 12.
Yeah, hard. Where?
So another chance for Team Gates to lock one around there. That one coming up short was not
Okay, Abby.
not too helpful
I don't
for
like this 5-minute break thing.
Team Earhart just now. This one looks pretty good. You need to get it there for sure, and they will, I think. No, that one's just a hair short too, I think. Both those might be measurable. I'm not really sure, but
And if we peel, we peel.
it's not a bad spot for Team Gates, but they would have liked to have been,
Haley?
you know, I don't know, somewhere in their full 8-footer thereabouts.
Hey, it's good, guys.
Got some kind of equipment, something going on back here
Just
with
a bit off, like this bit.
Lyra Earhart.
Just
Sometimes these broom heads
and if we peel, we peel.
are prone to pop off, and you have to get them fixed. You don't have to fix them, you just have to put them back together.
Are they 2 or 3?
Trying to see a little bit what the speed is here now. During the break, I managed to track down a stopwatch if she throws a draw. I think she doesn't have much choice, to be honest. So,
I will check for you when we
little 12.
if I get the chance.
Looking at that's about 5 feet of curl. It's a nice amount of curl.
Sorry. All right.
Stay close.
And this one's got to do some curling and probably slow down a little bit. Well, 15.5 seconds, pretty nice speed. Actually, it was slowed down quicker than I think they anticipated, to be honest.
You're like that far off.
We're behind it. I mean, behind her head, it's fine. We're going behind
That
it.
was my
so
bad.
just
I
a
left
bit
it a
more.
little late.
Kind of more. If it goes in front of it, it's not the end of the world either.
So Delaney Gates, once again, forced to kind of play where she's just as soon not play, but that's right around all the center here. But
Straight.
so far it's working out this end, but she does need to tuck this one around. You'd like to get inside that yellow for sure on this shot.
Really hard. Where? Yeah, hard.
Sweeper's working pretty hard. Again, they've done a lot of sweeping in this team, probably both teams. The other team usually only has one person sweeping, but this team has done a lot of sweeping. Ah, very nice shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
So Earhart now looking to play a little short. I don't know if you call that a run back or not, but that's kind of what it is. I guess about an 18-inch
That works.
raised takeout,
That
yellow
can't
on the
help
red.
me, like, I don't stop simple on it.
Yes. Hard. Hard.
And she's going to make a nice shot. That's really well done. These are yellow one in a nice spot. Probably forces Gates to hit it.
Same shot, honestly, or going
If
right
not,
through.
it's going to be
Mine's
very
like-
usable for Team Earhart.
It's stopping them from. Huh?
You like that?
Did I knock the
Yeah.
top?
No.
Did I knock them
A little.
in? A little. Are they
They
two?
still only shot one.
They're, okay.
I think more ice.
10.
You can't hit it this way on already.
So here comes the raise takeout.
Don't you think more ice?
Not raise takeout, sorry, hit and roll.
I mean, don't get warm.
Team Gates, got to be careful with this one.
Wave's good. Straight. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Straight. Hard. Hard.
This is going to be very good.
So sorry.
You like a little flop? Great shot. That's a terrific shot.
You run it?
I couldn't move it. I was gonna fall on you, so.
I don't
The
think
third
I'm
stone,
getting
Haley
there.
Rodenizer. Her first here in end number 5. That's a great shot, and
I shot like
Earhart
9,
in
5,
some
7,
trouble.
time.
Okay. I just left it.
This is tough. You're kind of forced to play this shot. It's a bit scary because the rocks are mounting now. The nice thing about it, the 2 red ones at the top are really just barely, one of them fully 12-foot just, and the other one just biting the 12-foot. So you only really have to get about 8 foot on this shot to be in a good position, 8 foot above the tee line.
Yes. Yes. Out for Lyra. Fine curl. Curl. Fine curl.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's nicely done.
Good night, Debbie.
I think if you hit it, you throw it
Sorry.
like 11 at it.
It's a
Because
hard
you wanna-
no.
'cause you're like.
I don't know if you can get it without.
Once again, tough
if you-
call
yeah, if you
for
hit the guard and you
Gates.
guard it up, so
Pretty
you
hard to
can't
go after that, I think. Kind of has a jam sort of written all over it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not there for me.
She just probably doesn't know what else to do, and I
You pick.
can't blame her, but I just don't really like the idea of trying to hit the yellow. But
That's okay. No, that's fine.
you thought you could get it by that,
Do
that would
that.
be fine, but yeah, interesting option, yeah. It's gonna play the, looks like gonna play the little raise, probably
Yeah,
about a,
it's the rock.
would that be 4-foot raise on the red, just off the top of the 12-foot, bump it into the 4-foot area
Straight.
for Haley Rodenizer.
Yeah. Well,
This could be very close too. Just need to hold it out there. Need to hold it out there. Don't quit on it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was a tough one. They got a little bit. They knew it was a little bit heavy, so it was a little bit tough. Could have,
You like the
if they could have held somehow held it a little bit longer, might have got away with it. But
really good do you? You just want to get them to 1? They have that top again.
I feel like it's gonna jam another.
I like guarding that. Yep. Yep. I like the guard. Sounds good.
So I. Yeah.
Just in front of hers. I don't know. I was trying to just pick something.
You got it.
Was 14 too? No, it was like 12 something.
so coming right around for Lyra Earhart. Tough to get shot rock, but it could. It's curling so hard. There definitely is a possibility. But if you can get even a really good number 2,
Really tight.
what she's got there is not bad. But if you can get even a little bit better number 2, that would be plenty good enough for now. We have an update on the player roster for Team Earhart. We'll give you that after this end, or after this shot, probably. So I think she was coming right around, but I'm not 100% sure now. It looks like they kind of, that looked like they might have been just playing that guard at the end, but
Trying to get like there.
But regardless, it's there. Same shot, I think, for Team Gates.
Quite a bit. Like,
So
14.
thankfully we have family of the Earhart team in the chat box watching us today as they make their way to Halifax to watch their daughter
Just
play.
draw around. That one's only top 8.
And
so
Okay.
we can still get there.
we have found out that Lily Brown, the third, normal third for this team, is not here today. Don't know any more than that. Don't know if she's come back or if she's just not here at all or what. But it is only Wednesday in the middle of the week, so I can understand why some people might have a hard time getting here. Anyway, Lily Brown is not here. Sierra Burns is here, and Evelyn Spry is also here. So glad to say we will now be able to call them by name.
7. Yes. 6. Hard.
That didn't work either. Came up a little short.
Oh, yeah, it's not right.
It's a hard shot to throw sometimes. You're tapping it towards your own, even though it's your own rock. You're just a little bit nervous.
Not enough.
There's a point in the end where you almost feel like you should just be able to look at the other skip and say, "What do you think? One red?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, it's good." And just go on to the next end. Because I don't think anything's going to change much here. And now it's even more difficult for Delaney Gates to find a way in for that second stone. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure if she has a way in. Unless there's something on the... No, I don't think that's there either, actually. So you'll see a draw here that probably... The only thing you don't want to do here, you don't want to slide this to the back of the 4-foot or something like that. And let Gates kind of come right down to it.
Yep. You got it.
Just having a check, making sure that they saw what they thought they saw. Because that raise that Delaney played a couple of times, not really there now. Might possibly have the outturn draw to the edge of the 4-foot first single. Yeah, probably has that if you can get out far enough to make that shot. But here's Lyra's final one, just taking that side away. I would actually like to have seen her maybe be slightly more aggressive on that, because I don't think she really stopped much from the Gates point of view, but regardless. So Delaney Gates now will go way out on the right-hand side. I think she probably needs to go a little further, but she's looking at an out-turn draw where she just needs to get a little bit more than full 8-foot.
Yeah.
5. Yes. Just do up.
7. Curl if you can.
Well, she's got lots of room. So she either got it out there or it just doesn't curl as much as we think maybe it will here. Starting to move now, but just maybe a little on the heavy side.
Okay.
Nice try. If she'd been about 6 feet, 7 feet wider in weight, she may well have been able to get her deuce there, but she will pick up a single, so it was important to score. Break that pattern of stolen points.
13.
Like to score more in the even ends than the odd ones, but oh, they hung it up. I don't think they hung it on the right side. If you're looking at the scoreboard, pretty sure the score is 5-4 for the red team and not 5-4 for the yellow team. So the third stone Gates wanted to jump ship there for a minute. She didn't like all those stolen points. Thought, well, I'll just go play for the other team for a few minutes. But she's back. She'll be back in minutes once she realizes that she's got it hung the wrong way. And red will throw first this time. There's the switch. Leila McKay, lead stone for Team Gates, will be up.
Start out again. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah. Guys, that was terrifying.
Yeah. Bit tight.
3.
Yeah. Not in this 3.
So looking for a center guard here for Leila.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to overcurl. Everything is overcurled all day long, to be honest. There has been hardly anything that's undercurled. And almost all of these center guards on both teams have ended up right about there, about a foot off that center line. Just can't take enough ice to hold it out there.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it'll carry. That's fine.
1, 2.
Where's the rocks more organized
One,
for
two.
us?
2.
Really good girl. Hard, Sierra. Hard, Sierra. Really good.
Nice corner guard up there for Evelyn Spry. Now that we know who it is, I think I probably called her by the right name the first end or so when I thought there were still 4 players, but
Mine's pretty good.
5.
Yeah.
You just look, you look.
Well. Well.
I got 14-2 on
Nice
that.
shot. Pretty good. Yeah.
pretty nice job for Layla McKay again. Going to overcurl a little bit and come out the back on the right-hand side. Thinking about it, if nothing else, it's consistent today. Everybody's overcurling on almost all the shots.
Okay.
Like
Just like a
14-5.
touch more.
Yeah, 14-5 is what you're looking for.
I know. I was like, I was barely sleeping. I was going very lightly. Yeah. It works. I mean, it's like
Little
open
down.
enough so that if they did
Yeah,
get it, you
down.
could hit it.
Got a curl. Curl side always.
Gotta go wait.
It's not
So
moving.
Sierra burns out the brush,
Like a 2.
trying to get
All
around the
the way,
corner.
girls.
Lyra coming up to help. Must be a little on the light side,
That's okay.
and it is. But another corner.
Sorry.
Be the short version of stacked corners.
That's okay.
Good sweep. That felt a lot heavier than it was. Tricky.
It is tricky. Yeah. Yes, hard.
Straight. Whoa, where?
That's a good shot.
Heel?
You sure? Sure?
More.
I'm fine with either.
Just more ice. Just a bit
Your
more.
call.
14? Seriously? Okay. Is it?
You got it. 85 if you can. Mine's okay.
I like fields. They're fun.
So we're live. We're going to remove this corner. Not 100% sure on the why on this one, but be better to be yellow than red if you're yellow. So she might get the back one. No, she won't. So it gets rid of the
Good
corner.
I think it.
So it'll be interesting to see what Delaney does here.
Okay, so we're behind the yellows. So like just a bit less, not much less.
It's a very good call. I like the way she's thinking. That's where I would go with this as well. Just need to be above the tee line. Keep harping on that, but it's so important
Just leave it.
and has been a bit of a mystery getting it there at times the last few ends. Everybody's close, just that little bit off. And it is day one and game one of this event, so understandable that you're not familiar yet.
All good, Ev.
It'll come.
Sorry. No, it's all good. That was a really good
You're
shot.
good.
Thank you. 14-7.
It was fun.
Like, I'm pretty sure it was perfect. Your call.
I like putting something in there. Oh, never mind. Lakayla.
Well, wait.
Is that
Steal?
like, is right, it's like right behind it. It's
Straight across.
perfect. It's like
So looking at the 3 red ones in there. Lyra Earhart looking to remove these corners. They're her corners, but going to remove them anyways. And actually, if she can get this right, she should be able to pick up a red one on the back as well. Got to curl a little bit more. That should be close. Should be really close. There you go. Great shot. Great shot. It's only number 3, but it's still a great shot. Would have been good probably if it had rolled a little bit further away, but
okay, muffin shot too.
not bad at all.
Yeah.
Good sleep, Abby. And it's by like that much.
Yeah. That's okay.
It's coming right around again for Delaney Gates. No hammer this end, but she's
Whoa.
pressing hard.
7, 9.
I used to have a hammer there for 2 or 3 ends in a row.
Mine's fine.
Feels like she should have a hammer. This one might be a little on the warm side.
That's fine.
Sliding
12, 9.
back
Wait,
and
sorry.
back and through the house.
Okay. Do you ever come around?
Do you ever hit and roll? With like 11?
Do you ever come around the outside of this guard?
Yeah.
We'd be at school by now.
I have almost full.
12, 7, 8.
Well, wait.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Straight
We're
across.
forward now, guys.
So right through the
You got it.
port. This would be a great shot if you can make it.
Go for 10.
Me too.
Okay. No problem.
So 44 minutes.
This would be Sierra Burns.
Yikes. I'm home at 3:45.
Yes! Yes!
That's horrible.
Ooh, can she hold it there? I don't know. Going to be close to that guard. Going to be really close. And no, not quite. Doesn't
Sorry,
quite
don't have
sneak
that
it
one.
by.
I can't do this back.
Does get rid of that. Makes the hole a little bit bigger. Delaney Gates now. Forced with another of these what should I do's.
Sorry, my first 2 weren't great.
Doesn't have last rock.
10 or come behind again.
Wouldn't you take the other turn?
Good
not
call,
go
I
back
think.
For red? Wouldn't you? Oh, yeah, right in here. Holy.
It's lovely when you're trying to.
Out turn hit. Got to be careful not to jam, but she's not going to jam. I don't think it's already probably curling more than she'd like it to curl. She's probably going to go by everything.
Yes, 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 yes.
She'd like to hit enough of her own to make sure it stays, and she will.
10.
Haley Rodenizer. Haley's had a couple of really good shots in this one. Then she's had a couple that she probably like to have back a little bit. They're just a particular spot in the ice that doesn't suit her eye quite so well
Honestly, like,
I like it.
a lot size.
yet.
You got it.
Yes! Yes!
Another 10. Go, go, go.
Whoa!
Actually, I don't know. Maybe.
Yes! No roll!
There's a good shot. Will she stay around? She will. Rolls to a pretty nice spot.
Good
Good
throw.
sleep.
I got.
Sorry, I think that was a
I
little
don't know. I
down.
got honestly.
It was good.
Good sleep.
Did you just hit that?
Oh, only 3:30.
Yeah, a little down.
She's like 7.
Lady Gates now will have to remove that one.
This turn. 10.
On my first one, on my second one, like the one that was going through the port, was I inside or did we just hold it on?
Not many ends to go. Only we're almost finished the 6th end already.
Like stack our reds.
You say already, we should probably be. It's about where we should be. Time-wise, we should be finished about 6 ends. Pretty close to finish 6 ends by now. If you go 15 minutes an end, but then you got to factor in a little bit of time, the time in the break, and a couple of interactions along the way. So I think the girls are doing a good job of keeping it right on pace here.
Really good to go. Go, 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 go.
Layla McKay once again on the brush, and this one is curling hard.
Keep on, keep on, keep on. Hard, 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 hard.
Just really, really underthrown, I think, by
So that's really fun.
Delaney.
You can go for this.
That's just maybe board weight, and that would be all.
And more ice.
Definitely needed a little more oomph on it.
Yeah. Less? I don't know. Okay, you got it. First was just 11-3.
So she tried to fit the roll too. She liked the roll. She more ice for the roll.
I said sometimes you look down there, you see a fair bit of ice, and you're thinking, I can't throw this too hard.
Yes, agreed. You got it.
As a result, you underthrow it. That's not good either. So things you learn as you move along here.
10-5? Yeah, we can do 10-5.
Straight or curl? Me. Stay even.
Lyra Earhart now will hit the red, and all of a sudden, things change around so fast in curling sometimes, don't they? It's like all of a sudden, she has a chance to sit 3 and put some real pressure.
Yes, yep. Hard. Really tight, gotta go.
On Team Gates.
Push. Hard push. All the way, Ev, all the way.
This one's curling a little bit too much too, but she should get a piece. Oh, she got plenty of it.
Really good.
Angle is just a little off for us, I think, here where we are. It doesn't look like he should be. It looks like he's smack dab behind the sheet, so it must be. But anyway, a couple times it just has looked like that was curling really, really hard over there, and it didn't. So Gates now with a chance to make a double. She has a couple of options here. She makes a double, probably gives up 2.
No, go for double.
She could, if you ever had the nerve to do it,
I think it's 10.
throw a freeze. If you made it perfect, you're going to take the whole end away from
You're really down your last one.
Lyra Earhart. And the other option is to hit one of these rocks, the rock that, which one would it be? Probably the rock on the out closest to the broom. Hit about maybe 3/4 to 7/8 of that, and just flop just that little bit in front of the other yellow.
Hard! Just out.
So obviously Delaney, if nothing else, had figured out that she needed more weight. This is a much better throw from a weight point of view, and should be really good, and it is. That's a beautiful, beautiful shot. Nobody in the world could have made that shot better than that.
Oh, thankfully it rolled.
So terrific shot, and I'm not even kidding about that. It's just a great, great shot.
You just threw a 9-5.
Unfortunately for Lyra now, she's forced with
Just watch your line.
hitting this right on the nose
we
for
get it
1,
out without
and
jamming?
anywhere but the nose, she may well give up
Can we
1.
get it out without jamming?
It's tough.
Can we get it out without jamming?
Not really any chance that I can see to ever score 2 here. The only way you can score 2 is hit that red. Well, you can't. The only way to remove the red is to hit it really, really hard and thin, in which case your shooter goes and the back one goes, and you might get 1, but you're not getting 2. So, yeah. But regardless, a nose hit here would be pretty nice. You get 1 point in the 6th, all tied up after 6. So, big shot, right? Big shot for Lyra Earhart.
Curl! Hard curl.
So he was trying to make it curl a little bit. I think it's going to be really close. Is it going to get there? Maybe, maybe not quite. No, not quite. A heck of an effort. Really nice try by Lyra. See how hard that shot was? She hit that,
You almost hit that.
I don't know, 3/4 from being on the
I
nose
was like, whoa.
and never really was close to getting shot rock. So a great effort, but Delaney Gates will steal one. There's been a game of steals. There's been 1, 2, 3 steals now out of 6 ends. She will take a 6-4 lead when we go to the 7th end. Reminder, we are at the Wendy's 2026
No, we're not. That's right.
Nova Scotia Junior Women's Under 20 Provincial Championships. This game featuring team out of Glooscap, skipped by Bob Martin, Delaney Gates, who has the 6-4 lead, and the team out of Halifax Curling Club,
Top 12.
coached, I might have skipped a minute, but coached by Jackie Spry. Lyra Earhart.
Oh, man.
Been a good game. Been some misses, but it's early in the Bonspiel. You expect you're going to see some misses. Not much doubt about that.
I know.
But been some really, really nice shots in key situations, too, by these teams. So
Mine's pretty good.
7?
Leila McKay now.
We're good.
Just
So Earhart has to be a little bit aggressive here.
12.
It's not the end of the world if you only score a single point, but
Good job.
you know, statistically, and I know statistics are, well, they say in baseball sometimes statistics are for losers, but sometimes they tell a story, and the analytics, rather, probably more than statistics, would indicate that you probably need to score two here to have a realistic shot
Just a 3.
at winning this game. But we are at a level where we get a few more misses than they get at some other levels. So I'm not quite sure who makes up all that analytics stuff and what level is for or whatever. But my point is, if you only score one, you got to steal the 10th and or the 8th, and then probably steal the 9th as well. So I like my chances better if I can get 2 or 3 here and only have to steal one in the next end.
2, 3.
And that's it. Corner guard going up now here for Evelyn Spry.
Sliding. Easy.
This is an important one. You don't want this one to slide into the
It's really
house.
sliding.
14 something. I was like, I didn't stop it.
Good judge.
And will it
That's okay, I
stop?
didn't stop
It
it.
will not
It is
quite
in,
stop.
yeah.
It was like 14 7.
That's so unfortunate. That's a big shot not to have it stop. It was like, a couple of inches and you would be fine. But mind you, she does get one more chance to make that corner that won't be able to be removed easily. So
I got 14.
Layla McKay now, an out-turn hit.
Really did keep sliding.
Sped up a little.
Hard, girl. Really hard. Really hard.
Oh, wow. That's just not going to curl enough. That's amazing to me. It's not really overthrown. Thought she threw it pretty close to the stick, and it just didn't curl enough. So as much as I love all the curl out here, it's obviously also a little bit tough to get the room in the right place at times. So
Do you ever hit? I kind of like the hit and roll.
So opportunity missed a little bit there for Delaney Gates. It's only the second rock at the end. It's certainly not the end of the world.
No, I thought I was going to have to be on that
Layla coming around that guard. There's a couple other options. She could throw another guard up. She could throw a guard on the red one that's in the house, to be honest.
Similar, I like it. Little less.
You probably would never hit the red one in the house. She can't afford rolling out. This looks like this should be pretty good for Evelyn. Maybe deep. No, it's going to be fine. It's going to be deep a little bit, but that's okay. You need more points. You need to be behind that guard, and that's well done. Delaney Gates, I suspect, will hit the top one again, or attempt to hit the top one again. Not quite sure what happened in the last one, but it sure seemed like it was a good throw. So not too much difference in ice here. Second stone, Ava Vino now. Need to make some contact here.
Straight. Yeah, hard. Yeah, all the way hard.
Layla McKay on it.
Really hard, really hard.
Early, this one could stand to have a little more weight too. Just underthrow these a little bit. Gonna have enough weight to get the back one out. Just like to see them throw if they can find it. Try to find just a little bit more weight for those shots. Just so every now and then you'll make a double somewhere that you maybe weren't planning on. Make a roll somewhere that you weren't planning on. Sometimes a little bit of a challenge to do that with that lower weights. Especially when you're ahead. You don't want to be... You'd like to be able to move things.
Going out. Shoot. Sorry.
They're playing the hit on the red. A lot of people, oh, this needs to curl. Needs to curl, and it will not curl enough. Will he get it out? It goes out. The red doesn't quite get out. Ooh, unfortunately for Team Earhart, that's a little bit disastrous, that situation there.
14.
That's okay, Abby. Just pop
Not
that.
bad luck.
That's because I slid out down center.
That's okay. You just, like, when you let go, you didn't, like,
Yeah.
like
I
that.
tried to
Mine's
like
pretty
this.
good.
Like I was off
Just
the rock
well.
on the inside.
Yes.
When I slid out. Don't really know what's going on.
So Gates now coming around that.
Curl. Let's see if I can make my shots.
Sorry.
We're just looking for our two. We have 5
Yeah.
rocks left.
That stops above the tee. It'll be pretty good. That's very nice. That's a really good shot.
I Are they just two? Like half? Yep. Oh, wait, like half? Back line? Sure.
So I like this idea. She's just recognizing she doesn't have to remove it from play. She can just tap it back. Would be good. That's what she's called. A little out turn, just bump it to the back of the 8-foot.
Down! Team! All you!
My knees. I actually did that wrong.
Oh, it's got a curl though.
Ripping my knees in half.
Got to get it over there. Got to get it over there. Got to go hard.
Oh no.
I guess a little bit heavy, and they got caught a little bit in between whether to keep going hard to make it curl or just try to make sure you save it somewhere, and they saved it, and it's not a bad result. Delaney's not going to hit it. Probably a bit surprising to some. She could hit it, try to remove it. Anything is not in the circles, can't score. Up 2. Rodenizer. Throwing an out turn. What amounts to being a guard, basically. I don't know exactly how deep she wants it. I thought she would tap it around the top of the 12-foot.
We're in. Yeah.
So this looks like it's going to be pretty good. Sneak it around there a little bit, and they will. That's a good shot. Really hard to remove those.
What, sorry? Yeah, I saw.
She's going to run this back. Probably a good call here, to be honest. It's getting a little bit nasty behind that guard, and she's not going to be able to really remove them, and she's going to run out of shots. So I kind of like this shot. I would like it better if you made contact with something in behind. Will she get piece of one? She won't. Should probably have come off of that maybe and just let it get even more out of the way. But regardless, she thought she still had a chance probably at getting a piece of something in the house.
So quiet.
But in some trouble, especially if you're trying to get more than a single point. Single point's looking not super easy now either. Watching end number 7 of the opening draw of the Wendy's Under 20
Yeah.
Mitchell Curling Championships.
Girls again.
Got a squeaker here in game 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So girl.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, my hair. That's it.
Well, lovely.
Oh, no, I can't. No, that's not ever good either.
Straight again?
Okay. Here, here. Good eye, like it. Oh, this works too.
Straight again, I assume.
9?
So it didn't really do the job for Team Gates there. It needed that to curl up a little bit more. So a little bit of an opportunity for Earhart to get out of this little bit of a jam. Actually, this looks very good. Needs to curl a hair, get off of that red. They didn't really need to sweep that. I think that curls up another inch. You might make the double there. I just, maybe a couple inches, but anyway, I thought for a minute it might hit the red on the outside. That wouldn't have been good, but for now,
Just biting 4.
situation for Gates here where she needs to be a little bit careful because there's now a pretty easy opportunity for yellow for Team Earhart to basically play the red, yellow, red, and sit 2.
Yeah, I think
So you want to make sure you know where this one's going.
Yeah. And if you block it or something, that works too. For like 14-ish.
bumped the back one.
Back.
It's just a draw in. And if it's close on weight, it's pretty darn good. Trying to make it not curl by the red. Unfortunately, it did.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was it.
A tough shot. That was like, I don't know what the sweepers needed to do there.
Is there a way to get rid
They just
of
need a
their
little different
shot?
result, and I don't know that they were in a position to be able to get it. It was just weight was close enough that you're not really looking at any kind of a
Hold on, your
rub. As it turned out, if they knew it was
don't mind
back
that,
there at
yeah.
first, they could have went harder and maybe got it to stay on the yellow to at least make the yellow,
Like hit.
bump that yellow back another
Yeah, I like that.
6-7 inches and leave your red there. It would have been a better situation, but sometimes you just get caught. There's just no way to figure it out. The weight is, everything's close enough that you don't look at any kind of plan B's kind of thing. So
That's good.
Just a draw.
Okay.
so Lyra's going to ignore the possible raise red, yellow, red right now. I wouldn't be surprised if she comes back to that for her next shot. But for now, she's going to go out, turn, draw around the guard. Nothing really wrong with that. It's an out, turn, draw now for Lyra Earhart out of the Halifax Curling Club, looking for
Yep.
somewhere around the tee line on this.
Hard end. Push.
Curling really hard. I don't know if they can get it by.
Right here.
It's close. No, just a little rub.
Especially Bevy.
15-9.
Just tight.
I'll tell you what, the numbers keep mounting though for Team Earhart. You're looking at red's got shot. Earhart's got number 2 and number 3. And a possibility of bringing that fourth one into play. The shooter, what would be your shooter, or the yellow at the back of the house, whatever way you want to call it. An opportunity to bring that back. So Delaney taking no time on this, just knows what she wants to do and puts the broom down and come on down and throw it.
Or on that side. I'm trying to go.
Her final rock here in end number 7.
I like hitting like the far side.
No, it might go to that.
As she looks to force, hopefully for her, force Team Earhart into taking a single point here in 7th end. I still think that Lyra's going to have the little raise that we kept talking about over there, regardless of where this goes. But Layla McKay trying to get it to curl, working hard, working really hard. I don't think she's going to get there, is she? Sweepers have given up on it. Don't quite know why that either, to be honest. It was close enough that I think you might as well kept going for another 6, 8, 10, or whatever it is feet. You get an inch of that and it might go out. But regardless,
You got it.
same situation in the sense that
I like that. Yeah.
You need to hit this side.
Delaney Gates is sitting
Okay.
number 2, number 3. We just went through this, number 2, number 3. Very good opportunity for Earhart to remove shot stone and possibly whatever shot that one at the top is, the red stone at the top of the 8-foot, and stay for 4. This is one of those shots it's hard not to get a bunch
You got it.
if you get any. So you may not make it. You might even give up a point. But if you score, you're probably scoring 2 or 3 or 4. So let's watch it. There's Lyra Earhart. Final stone in the 7th end and on it right away, which is not a good sign. And doesn't have a ton of weight. I don't know what this is going. She might end up being able to get something out of this yet. She's not going to get quite the shot she was looking for. She might end up with shot rock if it spins a little bit for her. She needs a little spin. Not going to get it. So we'll see who's shot. I'm not sure.
You can measure.
That's a good effort by Lyra there. I just think she had to maybe, I don't know, could have thrown it a little bit harder, but more likely she was just a little bit tight. Probably she hits it or she throws it exactly at the broom. She probably makes it for a bunch. So we're going to hold on here to see what we're doing. We're not going anywhere anyway. They are going to measure. So the officials will come out to measure. This is an officiated event leading to a national championship. Tough job being an official in curling. I tell you, man, when you're out in the ice, you might sometimes have one extra person you can rotate a little bit. Sometimes you don't, and they're usually here from game one until the end. And it's a lot of time to be on the ice, especially if it's cold, and you really don't do too much most of the time. This is about as exciting as it gets usually, is measuring a stone, and you're probably half frozen most of the time. So the measure is on. I'm not sure who the official is here. Actually, I can't quite get a good enough look at him to know. I know a few of them. I don't know a lot of them anymore, but I certainly know a couple. I know.
This is for the point.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
So we're going to measure.
Okay.
It looks like, I'm guessing red. I can't see the dough. It's yellow.
Panicking halfway down the ice.
Wow.
I know,
Okay.
I was kinda
Well,
like,
that's good news, I'll tell you, for
yeah, and I was like, no,
You got it.
Lyra Earhart.
I kinda
As she
thought
picks up a single point.
yeah.
Big difference being one down, even without,
Okay.
rather than three down.
Lock it.
So
Sorry.
we'll go to end number 8 in a squeaker. 6-5 lead for Delaney Gates over Lyra Earhart.
I wonder if Lexi got this.
You're welcome. Lily, if you didn't hear me, I wish we were sleeping together.
No, it's on.
That didn't sound like sleeping.
Dude.
Sit down.
So Evelyn Spry throwing an outturned guard. This is really, these next couple of guards are important, and it's important to get them a little bit closer than we've been getting them most of the game. They just haven't been quite to the center. They've been a little bit past the center. I shouldn't say quite to the center. Usually they go past the center. This one can't really see the center line here
So
very
close.
well, but it's really close. Looks like it didn't quite get to the center line, but it's a nice spot,
I think
pretty high. Opportunity to come around and put another one there in a few minutes.
she was like,
That's Layla McKay now.
Like, top
We'll throw an intern come around.
mine's my shoes squeak. It's like, I swear they're not wet.
4.
I'm not ruining the ice. Ooh,
Whoa,
that is
whoa,
though.
whoa,
That's
whoa,
what-
whoa.
Yeah. Want to make sure it's in. Yeah, hard.
And the twos.
Sweepers on this one.
Really hard.
You don't want this to stop short of your gates. You're really not looking for rocks to be out front. You'd like it to get in, and it will
How could I stretch?
maybe get in. Yeah, it did get in. Over curled again, but that's okay. That's not a big problem
Okay.
right now.
Nice shot, Layla.
I like this turn.
Fuck you. I feel like
Yeah, I like the other one. Sure.
Quite sure what.
I feel like John.
A little more weight or the same?
I honestly have no idea what this shot call is, unless she's trying to throw the guard just kind of coming this way because they went this way the last time. I think you'd like to have two guards here, so you'd like to have this second guard be somewhere between the yellow you have out there now and the top of the house.
Yeah,
No,
I
not
got
That
you.
has to be what they're playing, I think.
Never mind. What do I know? That's definitely more.
Looks like maybe a little warm.
It's not-
Sweeper's
it's
not
tea, it's
looking like they
5.
want to sweep anything,
coming off
or
the
she
house.
wants to sweep anything. There's only one.
Curl? Curl?
I
We
got
really
15
don't.
free.
Yeah, this is going to be okay, I think.
Okay, well, we're all
Sorry, it was a little
all
slippery.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Yeah, really nice, and probably the right choice on the turn too. It just looked a little bit funny to me. Normally you're looking at that shot and your instinct tells you you're going to go in, turn
Like
around,
top
but
8 or deeper.
they were right, and it was very good. So a couple good guards went up for Evelyn Spry here in the eighth and final. Well, not final, I guess, potentially final end. It's like the third period of the hockey game. It's the final period, but it's not really. It
Yeah.
I feel like I was
probably
walking down
is
the
the
ice.
third. This is probably the final end of this one.
Yeah. Hard. Yeah. All the way. Hard, hard, hard. 4. Hard. Really hard. Yep. All the way. Hard, hard, hard.
thinking?
I don't mind the hit and roll, but yeah, I was gonna say she's not gonna call it.
This is my turn.
So rocks in place where
We're good.
You got it.
Delaney probably doesn't really want them, but at least they're red, so that's a start. And by the way, I should correct something I said earlier. I wasn't wrong. The winner of this event will proceed to the national championships, the New Holland Canadian Under 20 curling championships. But
Little tight, little up.
She really did it though.
actually, there's two teams that go, so the winner and the runner-up will go.
Going.
One will be Team Nova Scotia, and the other one will probably be Nova Scotia 2 or something like that. But
Guess who's watching right now?
I'd forgotten about that. This one's sneaking by, and it will. Wow, this is going to be a great shot. This is going to
Really
be
good
just above
judge.
the button. That's a terrific shot. So
Okay.
3 beauties for Evelyn Spry in this end. A couple of nice guards, and a very nice shot there. So Delaney wants peel weight here,
Tiny bit more ice.
and a friend of ours at the Curling Club usually say she needs to biff it.
That is true.
Biff this one down there.
Right in the middle.
In other words, needs to throw some weight on it. Second stone, Ava Vino. You need to find some weight.
Yeah,
Like to have enough weight to move these around.
hard.
They will eventually get that weight. Right now, they struggle a little bit to get the weight up, which is fine. That's normal. But remove the high guard,
I would've
which is
panicked,
the
like,
first priority.
It's okay. It came off really nice.
I was stressed
Time?
watching you. Guard?
Time? No?
You got it.
10-5. What? Works.
That a little slick. Whoa! Very slick. Top 8.
I'm honestly kind of thinking.
Hard curl. Hard curl.
Coming around on this, I'm thinking the straight guard would be a much better result. But trying to maybe get 2, and you might be able to get
Sorry.
Oh no.
steal a couple. So
It's okay.
I don't mind
now
it.
I'm sure I'll hit that red one.
That was the way to miss, I think.
It was what?
Make sure you get
That was the
something.
way to miss.
9 again. Just
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mentioned before where the curling club was out in Timberley on 82 Market Way Lane. Reminder too that if you're a Mayflower member and you wear your name tag, admission is free. For everybody else, it's $5 a game, or better yet, $7 a day. And if you really want a deal, $20 for the entire event. So basically, you can come and watch. I don't know how many draws there are. There's a lot. There's men's and women's, and it will be a great place to take in some games and support the young athletes here. Oh, that's unlucky. Wow, that's really unlucky for Team Gates, but again, not horrible because it did move rock at least off of the center of the sheet.
I like the guard.
Thought she was going to get enough to move it right out.
My beautiful draw.
So both teams, I rate the advantage here a little bit to Team Earhart, but
It's open now.
not horrible for Team Gates either, with last rock here in the 8th. Also want to let you know that you can follow nscurl.com for the scores of this event and the Mayflower Curling Club on Facebook for all events and curling information in general.
Got a curl. Curl.
Definitely a big shout out to Wendy's for their support of this event, sponsoring the men's and women's junior women's provincials
15-8.
here in Halifax.
Are they shot too?
Yeah. Think they're yellow back? Or our red?
So then you're trying to figure out what turn to go. You know she has to peel that one. Just a minute which way you want to go. I think I'm going an intern, and I think I'm running it.
Wait.
Ooh, I don't know now.
Are hitting it
Not
straight
sure
back?
what the call is.
Yeah.
I don't think any other club uses Monday Flags as Mayflower.
Not sure. I don't know if she's playing the angle race takeout here, which I think she might be playing. I don't know that that's the best one right now, but Well, it'll be 4 rocks to come. I guess maybe you think you got to make something happen.
Hard curl, hard
This could be close. It needs to curl. You need to get an inch and a half of that top one. It's going to be real close. That is a great shot.
Nice shot, Haley.
Good
So I
shot.
question the call a little bit, but a heck of a result, and turns out to be a nice call and a better shot.
Their shot 1, yeah? Or
But if you're
I'm a little worried.
Lyra Earhart here, you shouldn't be too down either. You've got some guards to work with,
No, like 9-7, I guess.
and really you probably would not be starting this end thinking you're going to have shot rock fully buried by the time you get to your third stones. You're looking at that happening on your third to last or your first or second even.
Hard! Line's really close, hard!
it's not there.
Sorry.
I really think
Ooh, that one didn't work out too good.
because our other two are guarded. You know what I mean? Like they
Final update on what
can't
is
get
going
around
on
the
here
two
this
guys.
weekend, though. I want to remind
Yeah.
everybody they do have a full service restaurant here at the Mayflower Curling Club, and the kitchen will be open daily.
And they can come
And
up there.
on the weekend, they have a special
Can you
weekend
hit and
brunch,
roll
which will
over
probably
like,
be
11 at
awesome,
it,
I'm
or
thinking.
Like 10-5 in the
You can, but they can still.
will be in Sydney this weekend,
Sorry, you're way again.
curling in the Mercer Fuel Spiel. But
I know
Sure.
it's fine.
10.
I'll certainly be watching when I can watch. It's going to be interesting. Interesting weekend. Triple knockout format for this event. So you had to lose 3 times before they kick you out. Got a little another interaction coming for the Gates team.
Their shot right now, you know what I mean? By like,
It's a
by
tough.
like,
This is a tough little call now. I think the last shot I would have peeled the center one rather than do what they did, but they made it great. So
If you're heavy, you
um,
go there.
now you're kind of committed, I think. Yeah, and I think their coach must agree with that. Can't
It's a
really
bit heavier than it was
go out there and start
earlier.
peeling stuff off now. You're not going to accomplish anything positive with that, I don't think. So they're going to come right around, try to be first in.
Well,
Haley Rodenizer's, I think, final shot of this end.
girl. Whoa, straight, yep.
Looks like there's.
Hard! Really hard.
Oh, this could be really, really good.
Yes, really
It's got
hard.
enough weight.
Really
Where
hard.
is the weight?
Really hard, hard, hard,
Try
hard.
to go right around that. She won't quite, well, sort of half around it.
Good sweep.
Still a good result. Really nicely done. At just another couple of inches of weight, it would have been buried in there. But it's a pretty good spot because not really hittable,
I don't hate that.
and it's shot rock.
Yeah. Do you like the double? What?
Is it coming?
And really,
Is it coming?
Lyra can't really do too much about it.
I don't mind it.
She doesn't have enough rocks left to be hitting much of
Would we
anything.
get any reds out?
Okay. I haven't.
We only have 2 rocks left.
This is hard. As we said before, the ice actually curls so much that it's hard to figure how do you get in there. Well, I think you can get around on the intern still for sure because Team Gates just played it and just barely rubbed that. So you could definitely get around the intern, and the outturn looks like there's actually probably just as much
Tap
room.
which?
Like tap this
Okay.
to there?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Looking at that, I think the draw's a shot here. I think that raise is maybe something you'd have to play in your last one.
Okay.
Like 12-5.
This should curl a lot.
You go.
Can't remember exactly what happened here the last time we came this way, but no surprise, I can't remember in my own games most of the time. So an outturn come around for Lyra Earhart here as she tries to steal a single point here in end number 8.
Down. Yep. Yup. Yes. Hard. 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 Hard, hard, hard. Just curl, just curl.
Well, we're curled a little bit.
Oh, good.
13 runs. Not the end of the world.
I think there's a lot of big like dark clumps. You want to her rock just in case?
Need some water.
I need a few of hers, but okay.
Or you just hit that yellow.
I kind of think Razor Beretta or just leave like guard it.
Like just hit the yellow? Should we just hit the yellow?
What? Sorry?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like just like barely any.
Yeah. Possibly. I feel like if I'm wrong, because that's all she really has here. Like easy right now. With 10.
We're hitting those. Okay, that works too. Done? Yeah.
So it looks like she's going to hit the
There's 2 shots.
the
You can't
yellow.
throw it.
That's up to
You
you.
can, like tap
Which
up her.
probably makes sense. There is room there for them to tap the yellow
Like tap up her red.
in for shot
and
rock.
kinda cover
It would be
the
very hard to
yellow
get rid of it.
Or hit.
And actually, if you ever over curl this a little tiny bit,
You can hit at any angle, can't
you
you?
might even tap your red up a little bit, or at least, well, I guess it doesn't really help that way. Maybe just hit it right on the nose is probably your best bet, to be honest. Force her to maybe go to the intern side, where there's a little less room to work with. First of all, hit it, make sure it goes away. Make sure you keep the weight solid enough that you're not underthrowing this. This looks very good, I think. Just keep it right there. That's a good shot. It's interesting. It is a very good shot, but it does leave the possibility of
I doubt
Earhart
it.
coming
Let me
around
check,
it, and it would be staggered red guards at the top, which you wouldn't really like. So it'll be interesting to see what she does here.
though. No.
Sliver?
I don't even think there's enough there to call it a sliver.
What we do know
Like,
is
I
it'll
can
be a
tell-
draw,
okay. I can tell there's a rock,
since there's only
but that's about it.
4 rocks. Well, I guess there's 1 yellow in the house. She's going to go on the intern side.
You just need full 8? Yeah.
I think if she comes to her own at the back, I don't think she'll be shot.
Okay.
Pretty sure of that. I'm not positive, but I'm fairly sure. But she'll be close. That's not her intent. Her intent is to put this right around behind the red one, at least half buried, kind of in biting the 4-foot or very close to the 4-foot.
I don't like it. Yeah, I like the draw. You got it. Yeah, 14-3, 14-5.
So an intern draw. Last rock of the 8th end for Lyra Earhart from the Halifax Curling Club. She's jumping out to help with the sweeping here. Nothing wrong with that.
Hard straight. Really hard straight.
Oh, I don't know if she's going to get there. It doesn't
That's okay.
look like going to be. It was a nice line. Needed just a little bit more weight. And Delaney Gates will hold on here. End up stealing 1 in end number 8 to secure a 7-5 victory in the first game of her
Good luck to you.
under 20 provincials here. Interesting game all the way around. Both teams are, had some moments, some good moments, and some, obviously, like all the time, have some that you just like to take over again or redo. But
Practice on Saturday.
like you say, triple knockout. Everybody's a long way from being eliminated after 1 game. That's for sure. That's for sure. Teams have a chance now to have learned a little bit about ice conditions, what they're going to expect to see out there. I'm sure that comes as a little bit of a surprise when you haven't been here. Teams probably had practice time earlier today or yesterday. I'm not sure when, but that little bit of practice time helps for sure, but it's not necessarily quite enough sometimes. So congratulations to Delaney Gates, Haley Rodenizer, Ava Vino, and Layla McKay
Lyra.
on victory number 1.
Oh, she got it.
And kudos as well to Lyra Earhart, Sierra Burns, and Evelyn Spry, and hopefully Lily Brown makes it back for the next round as they will compete. And they certainly look like a team that could be turn this around pretty quickly and pick up a few victories along the way. So for myself, Jim Nix, thank you for joining us. And on behalf of our sponsor, Wendy's, Mayflower Curling Club, Nova Scotia Curling Association, thanks for watching. Try to make it down to watch some of this in real life. It's going to be fun. Athletes can use the support for sure. And we will join you again. I believe the next broadcast is this evening at 7, maybe, or maybe it's not till tomorrow. I'm sorry, I don't have that in front of me.
So no school Friday?
I know I'm back tomorrow morning, but we'll say goodbye for now. Thanks for joining.
Are you think they're still on right now or no? Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Lead with that.
Will you stay with me?
Lead with the coconut allergy.
No, I checked the menu and there was like 2 things on there that. So I was like,
That's not like.
yeah, where's the?
No, we'll find something else.
It's still on. Lexi watched. Oh my god, I almost got my head chopped off.
Hold on, my broom's in. Hold on, let me get it. Oh, there we go.
I should've
You
looked.
should have looked, Taylor.
Should've
That was
looked.
dangerous.
Bus could hit ya. I know you could die, Haley. Can't believe ya. No bio exam.
No bioexam.